Okay guys, this is Diego, and we have another repair. This is going to be an Element 50-inch. Model number is ELE FT502. It's from 2013, and basically we have no backlights. We can tell by the red light here. Basically, that's the power standby. So when we press on the power button, it goes to blue, and we basically don't have any picture here. So I'm gonna open it up and see what's going on with it. Alright, so basically I'm trying to open up this TV or not the TV, but taking off the LCD panel. I found out that it cracked. So I went straight to the panel, because usually on this Element TV or Element brand with the LEDs, it usually points to the backlights. I did use my LED TV tester and was able to find out that the voltages don't match, and there's even some that voltages are way above than what they should be. I think it was like 37 volts per each channel, and there's about 4 channels, and by channels I mean plugs. So there's 4 plugs, 4 or 5 plugs maybe, going to the board, to the panel. And then let me show you here. So it looks like there's 1, 2, 3, 5 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So once I turn this, let me turn this around. As you can see, I kind of tore it up here. I was trying to find out where the bad LED is, but in actuality, this whole strip is bad, and I know this one's bad for a fact. It's pretty brownish. It just doesn't look right. And if you lift it up, there's kind of burn marks around there. Most likely that's a bad one. You can usually tell once you look at them. And I did try powering all of them. I got a couple of these to light up, and then these to light up. Maybe a couple on here are bad. I'm not too sure yet, but let me turn it around real quick. Okay, so here's the zones that I was talking to you about. LEDs come this way, swing this way, go back into here. So there's about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 5 of them. You can test them here. Obviously you can test, I mean, you would need an LED tester to kind of know the voltages and all, but these should all be the same thing, about 37 to 38 volts, because they're all directly lit up by each single row, and there's 5 rows. So if you get anything else between, something that doesn't match, then there's your problem. If you just happen to try to use a battery or something to try to light up, it'll probably light up, and you'll get backlights, but you won't know that there's a problem behind there. The main thing that I know is that when you don't have backlights, and your TV, a little thing right here, or is it over here, so it has blue, and blue means that the TV's on, then you know for a fact that your backlights most likely went out. It's just a matter of trying to find out what's the culprit, if it's the main board itself, or the power board, or if it's the LEDs. And in terms like this, I mean, LEDs is kind of like the #1 thing for cheaply made TVs. Now, a tip: if you are gonna change out these LEDs, give me a sec here. Okay, so if you are gonna change these LEDs, you obviously need to get after behind the panel. So the PCB board will be lined up in here. It does have some adhesive, but you kind of had to wedge through and finally pop free that little PCB board. But the biggest challenge that I kind of messed up, or I did mess up, was that the bezel was actually kind of sticky or stuck onto the panel itself. So trying to remove the bezel, it's kind of a pain. I decided not to remove the bezel and to just pull it straight out, even after freeing these. And I kind of messed up because the bezel was actually hooked onto a couple of like these black things, these little hook on things, and that's where I ended up actually cracking the panel straight down the middle. So that being said, this is a done TV. I cracked it and kind of sucks, but that's kind of good news for y'all if y'all are pretty adamant about fixing your TV. I do have, currently I have 1, 2, 3, 4, so 4 sets of LEDs that are for sale. I'm willing to ship to wherever I need to ship, whatever. Just hit me up for the price. I'm still not too sure what. And then of course, if you're watching this video and you probably need some parts, a power supply or something like that, let me know. I will be holding on to them. I probably won't even put them on eBay or none of that stuff. Normally I do put them on eBay, but it's just a lot of work sometimes. And if you're really looking for some LED strips, I got you right here. So these are 50-inch, and I know for a fact that these work. I already tested them. I have my tester here. So hit me up, guys. Let me know what y'all think. Hopefully you're able to fix the TV. Please like or subscribe or whatever. Let me actually show y'all. That way I can at least check out what that panel and that bezel looks like, to give y'all a good tip. Hold on. Okay, so this is the backing. Here's a couple of the films here. This is what I'm talking about here. As you can see, this is not supposed to be stuck here, but there is adhesive pulling that panel in there. So if I push it up, obviously I'll get it out, but it's just a very high risk. By doing what I'm doing right now, is that it'll crack. So do it however y'all need to do it. That's all I can say. But just be super patient. Be super patient, because unless you want a crack panel like me, it's not gonna work out. Alright guys, well, thanks a lot. Subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one.